My land, Kenya, so warm, wild, and free from the ocean to the island. You'll always stay right here in my heart. Jambo, my name is Kulubi Adhiambo Faith. I'm 20 years old and I'm so honored to be representing the green city under the sun. Yes, Nairobi City in the Mr. and Miss Second Option Competition 2021, sponsored by the Mesu Center, KBC Channel, and Y254. And I'll be talking about my region today. In the magical lands of central Kenya, there lies a place of cool waters, Enkari, Nairobi. The name depicting literally what lies in the beautiful city metropolis, a green city in the sun. Founded in 1899 as a railway port, the city grew to what we reckon of Nairobi now. The only city with a game park within it, the Nairobi National Park. And the Nairobi River winds its way throughout the center of the city, giving the resident the feel of urban life with a touch of waterscape. People make a place, and that's what makes Nairobi the people, the Nairobians. From their hospitable nature to their industry to their channels with a touch of finance, Kenya being a multi-tribal nation, Nairobians have learned the art of coexistence, the spirit of finance and industry, being shaped by the slogan of the last second President of Republic of Kenya, Mzee Nyayo, we have embraced to live in love, unity, and peace. Can you completely describe Nairobi without mentioning of the rich infrastructure it enjoys, from JKIA to the Thika Superhighway and now the SGR, an almost complete expressway? And not forgetting to mention that Nairobi is the home of all the 44 tribes of Kenya. I mean that Nairobi is among the cities that has all the 44 tribes, the center of everything, and is well balanced ethnically. One of the major issues that destroy our city is pollution. Look at Nairobi River. It's these days a sewage, and I personally will take action to come up with the measure to curb the issue. Following this year theme, Africans for Africa, adding value to the society. Let us preserve this beautiful inheritance left to us. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Judy Chemitei, representing Nairobi region. Second Option Agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya 2021, whose theme is Africans for Africa, adding value to society. Proudly sponsored by the Meso Center, KBC Channel, and Channel Y254. Nairobi was created in 1899 as a railway depot for Kenya-Uganda Railway. It is the Kenya's capital city, and it encapsulates what's happening in Africa better than any other city in the continent. Nairobi is East Africa's most cosmopolitan city with over 4 million people.
Nairobi County, green city under the sun. But why?
This is because Nairobi is beautiful with flowering trees such as the jacaranda. It also has the rainforest and its savanna grasslands. It's also known for its good weather, which is currently sunny, and its low humidity at all times. Nairobi has the most iconic buildings in East Africa. An example is the Britam Tower, which is the tallest building in Nairobi, completed in 2017. Nairobi is also known for its beautiful and spectacular roads. Nairobi is the only capital city in the world with a national park. It is also home to the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, which is an orphanage for the elephants, where the public can feed them. There is also the Giraffe Center, where people can feed the giraffes. There are many occupations in Nairobi, and here I visited Ngara, whereby people sell clothes, fruits, shoes, and many other items. Nairobi being a cosmopolitan city, it accommodates many ethnicities, but Kikuyus, they occupy most of the jobs. However, you will find almost every ethnicity well represented in each occupation. Nairobi tries to catch up on the fourth industrial revolution by working on its technologies. An example is the Gearbox, which is a technology park in Nairobi, which aims at promoting local manufacturers and talented investors, and also proves to add value into the fourth industrial revolution. Nairobi has many malls. For example, is the Two Rivers, which is the biggest mall in East Africa, as well as the Garden City Mall. Nairobi also has a lot of universities, high schools, and primary schools. Nairobi also has a matatu culture whereby the public transport vehicles have graffiti. A visit to Nairobi can be as pleasant as it sounds. Thank you.
Greetings everyone. Welcome to week 3's challenge of the Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya 2021, which is a task to talk about your region. My name is Victor Mabachi, one of the regional qualifiers for Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya, representing Nairobi region because I am a Nairobian. Follow me as I take you through a number of beautiful facts that make Nairobi the green city in the sun, together with other areas that make up the greater Nairobi metropolitan region, the place to be. With slightly over 4 million in population as a city and 10 million as a region, Nairobi stands out when it comes to infrastructure, with beautiful road networks and also beautiful buildings that make Nairobi a sight to behold. Nairobi is also home for the wildlife, with a national park in the city and different animal orphanages. Nairobi is a tourist destination, attracting different people from all over the world coming to behold the beautiful scenery. With hotels such as the Ole Sereni, the Hemingways in Nairobi, and Norfolk Hotel, and the Serene and Tim Sidai in Karen, Nairobi stands out as a hospitable region. When it comes to the health sector, it is no surprise that Nairobi is the leading region in the country with the best healthcare service providers making this happen.
Baby, ain't no city like my city, oh no, no, no. Nairobi, they can do it like we do it in the 254.
Nairobi, the green city under the sun, locally known as Kanairo. It is the capital city of Kenya, and it draws its name from a Maasai phrase, Enkara Nairobi, which means place of full water, in reference to the Nairobi River. Nairobi hosts roughly 4.3 million people, according to the census that was carried out in 2019. Behind me is Dedan Kimathi. He was a freedom fighter, and his statue is mounted around Kimathi Road to remind people of the freedom that we have. My name is Kate Jambi, and today we'll be talking about our region, Nairobi. So stay tuned as we go to different parts, exploring our beautiful Nairobi. A lot goes on in Nairobi, from entertainment to business. Nairobi hosts the Kenyan Parliament and most of the government offices. The KICC, the tallest building in Kenya, is found here too. Other than administrative purposes, Nairobi is rich in art, housing several art galleries and graffiti commonly seen on matatus and walls in different parts of Nairobi. The Swahilis have it that Mwachamila ni mtumwa, and therefore Kenya's history is well preserved in the National Archives, where we find artifacts from all around the world, pictures and paintings of our heroes and heroines. Nairobi's National Park is among the few black rhino rescue centers known for protecting endangered black rhinos and hosting giraffes, zebra, and a vast game life. Nairobi also houses various animal parks, for example, Giraffe Center, Snake Park, relaxational parks such as City Park, Uhuru Park, Jivanji Gardens, Karura Forest, and a bunch more other parks where one can take a breather from the busy Nairobi life. Nairobi is governed by Her Excellency Anne Kanagu, and the Senator is His Excellency John Sakaja. Mr. and Miss Second Option 2021 is sponsored by the Mesu Center KBC Channel Y254, and its theme is Africans for Africa, adding value to the society.
Hello, Second Option Agency. My name is William Mawele, representing Nairobi County. The theme of the pageant is Africa for Africa, adding value to the society. This is Mr. and Miss Second Option Agency 2021. The week's challenge was to create a video talking about my county's region. This is sponsored by Mesu and Channel Y254 and KBC channel. A tourist attraction in Nairobi includes Nairobi National Park. This is Kenya's first national park. It's a haven for wildlife, including cheetahs, zebras, giraffes, and ostriches. It has over 400 species of birds, and it has a Nairobi Safari Walk, which is a popular attraction. Another tourist attraction is the Karura Forest. This is a forest in the city, which is one of the largest urban forests in the world. It has a riding for bikes, which is popular among the visitors. And besides that, it has some animals such as monkeys and the duiker, which is a small antelope. There is also a Nairobi National Museum. The museum has impressive works. Kenya has also showcases cultures from Kenyan tribal groups and exhibits local art. There is a Bomas of Kenya in Langata Road. This is a living museum showcasing Kenya's different cultural tribes. There is Karzuri Beads Factory, which where women sell beads and pots, showcasing the unique African style. There is the Ngong Hills. It's a hills where you can visit. There are also buffalo, gazelles, and giraffes, and troops of baboons. There's a national archives showcasing the rich history of Kenya, and the art and political history. Thank you very much.
I present to you Nairobi, the city under the sun.
The Nairobi National Museum opens the Nairobi Excursion. Built in 1929, housing celebrated collections of history, nature, and talent. Major attraction being the Great Hall of Mammals and Ahmed the elephant. You also get to see the great dinosaur statue. Next to it is the Nairobi Snake Park, with lots of snake, fish, and reptiles. Next is the Kenya National Archives, which is clearly one of the most popular buildings in town, where African consultative records are kept. You get to understand our political history and artifacts collected in the Murumbi artifacts. You also get to touch them. Next is the Kenyatta International Convention Center. This building doesn't need an introduction. You could also take some pictures around for souvenirs. Following is the Maasai Market, a perfect example of how much talent there is in our lovely country. Crafted beauty by fellow Kenyans. A safari trail drive experience at the Nairobi National Park. Wait, these cars are so comfortable. At the Nairobi National Park, enjoy some stunning views of the animals like the buffaloes, the ostrich, the world's largest bird, the warthog, see more ostriches, and the lion, and some more next at Fairmont.
Breathe out.
Enjoy some quick picnic rest at Uhuru Park, sitting next to Nyayo African symbolism promoting the theme. Next, learn some quick skating lessons at Aga Khan Skate Park at just 400 shillings. And finally, enjoy some sunset views as the day ends. These events' proud sponsors are, and finally, JM Memorial Park.
From John Michuki Memorial Park, well, I hope you have enjoyed the Nairobi excursions. Till next time, see you.
Hi, my name is Harold Nakali from Nairobi County.
Nairobi City, capital of Kenya. The city originated in the late 1890s as a colonial railway settlement, taking its name from a water hole known to the Maasai people as Enkare, Nairobi, cold water. Nairobi is the principal industrial center of the country and it has a lot of tourism potential, ranging from different types of tourism. For example, mines tourism, cultural tourism, historic tourism, nature-based tourism, and special interest tourism, together with health tourism. Major attraction sites in Nairobi include Nairobi National Park, National Archives, Bomas of Kenya, Giraffe Center, Uhuru Gardens, National Museum, and many more. About the National Museum aims to interpret Kenya's rich heritage and offers a one-stop for visitors to sample the country's rich heritage, both for education and leisure. And let me not forget about the amazing and beautiful people of Nairobi who ensure that Nairobi looks glamorous and more developed.
Second Option Agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option 2021. Theme of the pageant is Africans for Africans and adding value to the society. Sponsored by the Mesu Center in partnership with KBC and Channel Y254. Thank you.
Karibu Kanairo. Second Option Agency presents Mr. and Miss Second Option Kenya. My name is Darius Abala, representing Nairobi region. Sponsored by the Mesu Center in partnership with KBC Channel and Channel Y254. Nairobi is Kenya's biggest city and the capital city of Kenya. It has a population of about 5 million and is one of the biggest cities in Africa. This city is situated a few degrees south of the equator in the highlands at an elevation of about 5,500 feet. It is one of the biggest cities in Africa and it hosts over 100 headquarters for multinational companies. It has one of the biggest offices of the United Nations and has the parliament and a lot of industries. Nairobi is a place where we have expert communities, infrastructures, skyscrapers, and most beautiful sights. I visited one of these glamorous hotels, and not only do they have class, but also comfort with a nice view of how beautiful the environment of Nairobi is. In Nairobi, there are several attraction sites like Nairobi Museum, Giraffe Center Nairobi, Safari Walk, and wonderful places like Masai Market, where they held high Africanity by selling our African cultural artifacts to the outside world, thus holding our theme high, Africans for Africa, adding value to the society.